Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Acupuncture Is My Life Entertainment.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
That's right, I said it. Acupuncture Is My Life Entertainment. Now, in this episode, I want to answer two questions that I get a lot from new patients. And the first one is, what is acupuncture? I get this a lot from new patients who have tried various forms of medicine to heal certain disorders, and it just didn't work. So I hear many times that acupuncture is their last resort. I don't really like hearing that, but I do, I will admit. And one of the first questions that they tend to ask me during intake is, what is acupuncture? And basically I tell them, acupuncture is the insertion of needles into your body to sort of elicit healing effects. You see, because acupuncture is basically an ancient form of medicine that is very, very effective in healing individuals of various diseases. More times than not, acupuncture is used to treat a broad range of disorders, stemming from, let's say, various body pains to chronic illnesses and even cancer. And as I'm noticing throughout the Western Hemisphere, more and more cancer hospitals are staffing acupuncturists because it's great after chemotherapy, or rather radiation therapy, to sort of rebuild your immune system, rebuild your appetite, which is very important for the healing process. Now, many individuals also don't realize that acupuncture is very, very effective at reducing stress.
Sensational.
Now, the second question that I notice that I get asked a lot is, how does acupuncture work? Now, I'll answer that in two ways. One, classical way, or classical terms, and modern terms. And I'll start with classical terms because the history of acupuncture is awesome. I mean, it's just, there's a lot to it. You're talking thousands and thousands of years, behind this theory of yin and yang and how acupuncture balances the body out so that it can heal itself. But in starting with classical terms, acupuncture basically focuses a lot on the body's chi. Now, chi is somewhat similar to energy or life force, all right? But now what usually makes a person sick most times is when this chi or life force is either deficient or it gets stuck. And in my next video, what is chi? I'll go into great detail on, chi and its overall purpose, all right? But ultimately, the purpose of acupuncture is to sort of focus on balancing the flow of chi within a person's body. Now, when this chi gets stuck, it tends to cause pain, in that particular area of the body in which it gets stuck. So let's say if it got stuck in the shoulder. There's a lot of shoulder pain, same with the knees, ankles, wrists, and so forth, okay? Now, what makes acupuncture so great is its overall ability to unblock this stagnation or sense of feeling stuck, or stuck energy, I should say, to relieve this pain that a person may be experiencing. Now, when it comes to modern terminology, acupuncture has the ability to release endorphins by stimulating nerves within your body, which sends these signals to your brain to release hormones, i.e. endorphins, which is our body's natural painkiller. And at one point in my past in working in orthopedic surgery, many individuals that came out of surgery didn't want painkillers. They preferred acupuncture because they understood that the brain can release these natural painkillers, which to a lot feel it's better than actually putting something in your mouth to numb nerve endings.
Write that down, write that down!
And you see acupuncture's ability to relieve pain, by using or sending signals to the brain is awesome. But it not only relieves pain, it can also let's say reduce stress, and anxiety, grief, worry, and so much more that I'll get into in future episodes. But acupuncture is also great for improving blood circulation throughout your body, which is super important in the healing process. So anytime that you're sick or you get injured, a harmonious flow of qi and blood throughout the body is very important, because blood carries, within its cells, healing important proteins and other aspects I won't get into in this video that's important in helping you heal. And acupuncture can also, and I'll say this again, acupuncture is also great at decreasing inflammation. And a lot of my patients are shocked when I explain that to them. But also, did you know that acupuncture has the ability to regenerate nerve cells? I bet you didn't know that. Or rather, regenerate nerves. You see, this is done by acupuncture's ability to stimulate the brain to secrete nerve growth factors, which means it can help regenerate nerves, which is very important when it comes to nerve damage. But I'll tell you what, continue watching this channel, because there's so much more that you will learn about the benefits of acupuncture. And you can also listen to the music on this channel, because I made some great music that you can listen to in your downtime when you're cleaning the kitchen or driving or whatever, that also explains acupuncture well. So lastly, I get this question a lot. What are the side effects?
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
It's basically little to no side effects. I mean, like, if you puncture a person's lungs, then they can suffer from pneumothorax. Or if someone, and I'm talking about uncertified, unlicensed, because I'm a New York State licensed board certified doctor of acupuncture. So I've been well trained in New York State as well as in China. And you have to check the credentials of your acupuncturist, because there are individuals out there who are practicing acupuncture, but they're not licensed, they're not certified, nothing. And those are the ones that usually make the mistakes, puncture a person's lungs or puncture an internal organ, and then, there can be some internal bleeding, but more times than not, the clotting factors will kick in, the internal bleeding can stop. But when it comes to the lungs and pneumothorax, you can end up in the hospital. So always check the credentials of your acupuncturist. But as far as does it hurt, you may experience a chi sensation. And a lot of times I like to elicit that effect on people and explain to them why. But for the most part, no, it doesn't hurt. They're not like hypodermic needles where chemicals can go through it. It's very thin, like your hair. I mean, I don't have much of that up here. But I have a lot down here. But it's very thin, and for the most part, it doesn't hurt. But I hope you understand what acupuncture is and how does it work. And as we go along in future episodes, I'll delve deep into the various diseases that acupuncture can treat and how it all comes together. But until next time, make acupuncture a part of your life, because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?